Hi everyone, this is Marty from Dog Nation Hockey Foundation. Welcome to Dog Bowl 14. I'm here with Lucas Bisbee in New York Life, this year's streaming sponsor. Tell me a little bit about your New York Life.
Yeah, Marty, thank you for having me. So again, Lucas Bisbee with New York Life, Colorado. I'm one of the partners here at the Cherry Creek office. Some of the areas that we help our clients, we do a lot in the realm of life insurance, disability insurance. We do financial planning. We really do the full spectrum. We help with some tax efficiency strategies. Would love to share with everybody how to really help maximize how you can give back to Dog Nation, some different strategies of how we leverage that here locally in the community.
Yeah, and you guys have been part of Dog Nation for quite a few years now, and you even on a personal level, even before New York Life was sponsoring.
Absolutely, yeah. So I've been part of the Dog Nation family for, almost since day one. Since first Dog Bowl was out there refereeing, donating back some of our game fees to help support the cause. So it's very near and dear to my heart. Love what we do, love the impact that we have here in the community.
Yeah, and so you actually have a little bit of a personal connection to Dog Nation. You want to tell us about that one?
Absolutely. So Dog Nation is very near and dear to my heart. One of my best friends who actually officiated our wedding last year, Patrick Donnelly, thanks to the support of Dog Nation, helped give back and helped him get a new heart. And it was really tremendous what he was able to do, and all thanks to the support of Dog Nation.
Yeah, and Patrick's now a big part of Dog Nation, and anybody that knows Dog Nation knows Patrick as well, and they're gonna know you too at this point. And this year's an exciting year for me because you've refereed many Dog Bowls, but I'm gonna referee my first Dog Bowl this year, and where I'm gonna trade partners throughout the weekend, and one of those is gonna be you.
Love it. Yep, we're gonna show Marty the ropes and how to not do a good job.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. And for all of you out there, thank you to all the sponsors. Thank you to Shaw Hockey Productions, who does an amazing job at live streaming all these games. And we just couldn't do it without all of these sponsors and all of these volunteers. And welcome to Dog Bowl 14, and enjoy the game.
Thank you to all the other sponsors out there. Please come see us at our booth. Would love to chat more about other ways that we can help Dog Nation. Thank you, and enjoy the game.
Thanks. Get everyone's attention. Welcome to our first ever. Not going? Okay, let's try that again. Everybody hear me? Welcome to our first ever Dog Nation Guns and Hoses game. Let's hear it for all the first responders, local heroes. These guys told me if I said that, I'm never ever going to get a ticket again. So you got to turn it here first. So you guys, we're going to start things off with a beautiful rendition of the national anthem. Come on out here. You guys are going to love this one. Wow. That was even better than the last one.
Thank you.
Great job. Incredible job. Next, I'm going to introduce you to Todd Clifford. Come on out here. Todd's gonna be doing the opening face-off, but I'm going to introduce you a little bit to him right now. This is a military veteran. This is a 30-year employee of the Lakewood Police Department. This is a hockey dad, a hockey player, a friend, a teammate, just an all-around great guy. And in April, Todd went in for an appendectomy and didn't think it was going to be much more than that. And the next day, he got the toughest phone call that the Clifford family ever could have gotten. And he found out that he had stage 4 pancreatic cancer, and it was inoperable. So that's a big blow, but it hasn't stopped him from fighting. He's full-on chemo right now. He's taken up the fight, and you're all part of his fight. Let him know he's loved. So for this face-off, we have Todd's son Ian, come on over here, and we have David Fancher, come on over here. So I'm going to step over here. You ready? Go grab that shot. Come on out here. Ian, stay here. You guys come here. So, Todd, we have one more thing here. These guys, especially David Fancher and Jeffrey over here, have rallied, and we've got a lot of your brothers over here. come on in and circle around him. We want to show the love that he has. Both teams, come on all around him here. And you guys too. Come on out here. You guys want to maybe move up a little bit here. And what you guys don't really realize has been happening behind the scenes. You knew a little bit about it, but a lot of people have stepped up in different groups, and I haven't seen anyone quite as loved as you in a long time. And people have been coming out of the woodwork, and on behalf of all of these people here, all of them up there, and Dawg Nation, we're going to present you a check for $50,000. Yeah. You want to say anything?
Just want to say thank you for everybody these past 8 weeks, just for being there, whether it's a text, a phone call. We feel your love, we feel your support, everybody's that believes. And Dawg Nation has stepped up, became part of that support group. So thank you, Marty, Dawg Nation.
Let's play some hockey.
Welcome inside the Edge Ice Arena, and that's what Dawg Nation and the Dawg Foundation is all about. Hockey players helping other hockey players. Todd Clifford, the devastating news that he has pancreatic cancer, and the community rallying around him, and with the help of everybody associated with the tournament, from all the volunteers that put it on and all the players, all the teams were asked to donate. And those proceeds were matched by the Dawg Foundation, totaling $50,000 between what the players raised these 3 days of the tournament, matched by the Dawgs organization. And the Clifford family receives $50,000 to help defray the medical bills as Todd fights for his life. And can't say enough about what the Dawg Foundation has done. This is the 14th annual Dawg Bowl, and today's an exciting day. The first ever Guns and Hoses exhibition between firefighters and those on the police force. Lots of folks on both sides grew up playing hockey, many at a high level. This should be an entertaining hockey game, and then throughout the rest of the afternoon we'll have all the championship matches, beginning with the Platinum Showdown between the Top Dogs and Denver Concrete. But right now, it's Guns and Hoses. Opening drop of the puck. We play two 22-minute running time periods, as controlling through center ice are the Guns. Stolen by the Hoses, and they'll direct it down into the offensive zone. We will be joined by Marty Richardson and Todd Clifford throughout the broadcast, so stay tuned for that as a long shot is guided wide. In net for the Firefighters is Kenny Abada, and in between the pipes for the police is William Johnson. Held at the right point, not for long, it just squeaks out through center. And here come the Hoses. Down the left wing, it's Alex Deschanel. He'll center out front, comes all the way through. Right circle shot goes off the side of the cage. From my angle, looked like it might have been in at first, but play continues. Again, it's Deschanel. His pass was deflected aside, and the police will look to break it out. Fed ahead as the Guns will go for a change, and it's turned back over to the Hoses. Pass is intercepted by Donner, and he'll wheel along the far wing. Gets around one man, gains the blue, into the slot. He shoots, and that one whistles wide. Held it at the right point. Fed up the near wing, and it escapes out through center. Race for the puck, and getting there first is Dernan for the police, but he can't find a teammate as the Hoses go to work on the forecheck. Poor angle shot, good save by Johnson. Rebound is loose, and putting it in, giving the Firefighters a 1-0 lead is Josh Maykrantz. This goal comes just shy of 2 minutes gone in this first period. It was Maykrantz that took the first shot from a poor angle, and it was a really nice save by William Johnson. But then the rebound kicked around, and Maykrantz ends up giving his club this 1-0 advantage. How will the Guns respond? Puck is centered in the offensive zone, and it comes free to the near corner. Headland along the near side as the teams do battle in a 2-on-2 scrum. Finally kicks free along the far wing, and coming through center ice are the Firefighters. 2-on-2, man going to the net, fired well high of the mark, and it wraps all the way back out into the Hoses zone. Lead pass through center, picked up by Gagnon. Back over the line is Schwenk. He has a chance, and he'll put it into the upper right-hand corner. That's Benny Schwenk giving the Firefighters a 2-0 lead, just about 3 minutes into the hockey game.
So Brian Clark, this is Todd Clifford. You just saw him on the video here, and Cappy's in the house.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Well, it was a nice presentation. How surprised were you?
Blown away.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that at all. Very emotional.
Well, I won't put you too much on the spot here. I know it's a little tougher to talk in front of all those people down there, but I just opened the remarks when I got going, Marty. It's just that's what the Dawg Foundation is all about, is what we just saw about 5 minutes ago. So
absolutely.
Credit to Marty and all the volunteers helping this weekend. Here's another chance for the Firefighters. I was about to say your Firefighters. No, you're going against the Fire. So
we'll go for the good guys.
Well, hopefully your team gets on track here.
Yeah.
William Johnson's played well in net. He's made a couple of big saves thus far, as the Firefighters lead 2-0. So, Marty, did you keep it a complete surprise?
Well, you're going to have to ask Todd that, because he'll tell you right now.
It was a complete shock. I thought I was coming out to drop the puck with my family, which was special enough. And that just swept us off our feet.
Well, that's great. I'm so happy for you and your family, and hopefully it renews that energy that I know you've been fighting with these last several weeks.
Yeah.
2-on-1 for the Guns, and a nice save by Abada. First time he's been tested, as the Police try to cut this lead in half. Long blast by Fancher. He likes to shoot from outside the blue line. He almost scored the other night, as he has another chance right into the breadbasket, and we have a whistle.
Yeah, and he was your teammate
he was
this
my
weekend.
Teammate, yeah. He rang one off the crossbar in our first game that from between the red and the blue that took the other goalie by surprise.
Yeah. So, Todd, your job is to kind of tell us about some of these guys as we go along here.
Well, I can tell you number 8 is my son, Ian.
He had a nice run. I don't know if you guys were walking back up. But
he had a run
rush
on that far side there. But, he took my number 8 today.
Well, that's cool. Puck is out through center, controlled by the Hoses. Sidestepping a couple of guys is Thompson. Drops it off for Deschanel. Back to Thompson. Spins her around. Can't pull the trigger. And here comes the Police. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Over the blue, it's flowing. Centered high slot, but it's picked off, and the Hoses come back the other way. 2-on-1.
Got a poke check.
Johnsma. Drop pass into some skates, and good work in the back check by the Police to clear the puck out of danger. So tell us about your hockey background. Did you play a bunch, or how did you get involved in the sport?
I picked up hockey later in life, about 2001, when I had joined the Lakewood Police Department. Just got on with a group of cops and firefighters that did stick and puck and drop in, and from there it turned into beer league, and then turned into coaching my kids' squirt and pee-wee teams up in Arvada.
Speaking of your kid, your son just had a great chance. Nice blocker save by Abada.
I think he's anxious for a goal.
Yeah, I am sure. Well, he's got to do your number 8 proud.
Yeah, he's got to. So that's about the extent of my hockey, beer league.
There you go. And then, but Matt, you said obviously you have Ian, but do you have other children that play the sport?
No, he's the only one that picked up on hockey.
Okay.
The other does other sports, but he plays for Ralston Valley.
Cool.
Freshman.
So he just finished his first year?
Just finished his first year as a freshman.
How'd they do?
They did pretty good. About 50-50 on the win-loss, but they made a lot of progress through the season.
It's amazing how much the high school hockey in Colorado has improved over the years. I just look at the skill level of your son right now. Think about the high school hockey back in my day here in the city, and no contest.
Yeah.
Face-off, or not face-off, the puck is in the offensive zone for the Police. Here's a good chance, and just guiding it high was Brandon Grulich. The Firefighters still lead 2-0, but the Police have had the last 2 or 3 great chances. Marty, do you know anything about either of the goaltenders, or?
I don't.
I
just saw these rosters about 30 minutes ago.
Okay, so we're in the same boat.
We're in the same boat.
My trove of knowledge has been leveled out with me.
It has.
Face-off controlled by the Firefighters, funneled up the wing, and they do break it out.
So I will tell you one story on I'm not sure what number he is. I don't look in the roster, but Alex Stone on the Firefighters. He actually designed the logo for the tournament. He also designed our challenge coin, and he was, as a teenage kid and before a teenage kid, literally the next door neighbor of Jack Kelly while we started Dawg Nation.
Oh, wow.
The next door neighbor.
Small world.
So pretty cool.
Very small.
Yeah.
Through center come the Hoses. Drop pass is deflected, but getting it right back.
There we go. Break it out.
Throwing in front is Maykrantz again. The Police trying to break it out. They can't center it. It was deflected aside and bounced along the far wing. Buying himself a little time is Tyler Carroll. His pass goes into some skates, and he'll have to regroup. Turns it over. Here's Maykrantz again. He'll center. Backhand chance goes wide of the mark. Gathered back in by Maykrantz. His centering effort didn't find a teammate, and it's thrown all the way down, although icing is waved off. Now the Police go to work on the forecheck. Trying to bottle up Maykrantz. They can't. He'll carry speed through center. Over the blue line. He's now by himself, as he had a wingman with him, but he went for a change. Now Maykrantz will peel off as well. 12 minutes to play in the first. The Firefighters lead 2-0. Goals by Maykrantz and Shank. Outlet pass intercepted by the Police. Trying to glove it down was Galuli, and he'll get it back. Behind the net, looking to center. Stops, still surveying, but has it taken away by a defenseman, and the puck is played out through center. So do you play beer league with a lot of the guys on the Police
My
team?
beer league team is over here in the yellow.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Yeah, the Blade Runners, and we play here out of the edge. But yeah, I play a lot with these guys on Tuesdays, Thursdays. Not so much in the past since obviously the diagnosis, but Tuesdays, Thursdays we have police fire drop in at Foothills, and that's where most of these guys.
Gotcha. So do the two teams know each other well just through hockey, or not even really all that much?
Everybody, it's a small community with the police fire, and so everybody kind of knows everybody.
Puck comes free behind the Police net.
Oh.
It was centered. It came all the way out. Police go for a change, and the Firefighters will look to break it out. Along the right wing side, it's Deschanel. Beats one man, tripped up, and the two referees look at each other, and they decide to wave it off. You'll take it. They're going to let him play this afternoon, it looks like. We'll see how that develops.
So one of the referees, Brian and Todd, is Andy Bartho. He's got the mutton chops there, pretty good looking one there. And he's actually flew in for the tournament. He's a firefighter in Minneapolis.
No kidding.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Helped me put a tournament on up there 2 years ago. and was moved by this, so decided to come up and do this.
That's pretty sweet.
It's an impact.
Draw to the left of Hoses goaltender Kenny Abada. Controlled by the police, but it splits their 2 D-men, and they have to go back and collect. 10 minutes left in the first. The Firefighters lead 2-0. Both goals came in the game's first 3 minutes. Police over the blue line. Drop pass. Can they hold it in? They just do. That's Duesenberg. He wasn't exactly expecting it, and now Fire clears. 3-on-2. Stone will center. Unable to get good wood on it was his teammate, and it bounces into the left wing corner. Right point, fresh off the bench, the man. Backhand mid, stick save, rebound swept aside.
There we go.
Good play defensively. And here's a 2-on. Clifford reels it in, he shoots, and a pad save by Abada. That's the third great chance that one Ian Clifford has had this afternoon. Feel free to.
Yeah, it looked like it was just rolling a little bit.
Yeah. Well, he kind of had a man harassing him, and he did well to get off a good shot. He has it again off the draw. Couldn't pull the trigger. Back to the point. Deflection goes just wide. Centered off the backhand. Picked up by Clifford. He'll play it to the point. Shot. Glove down by Abada, and we'll have another whistle.
Abada looks pretty strong in there, Brian.
Yeah, he does. Best sustained pressure by the police as they try to cut into this Firefighter lead. The Hoses win the draw. And they'll break it out. Turned over, though, to the police. But the Firefighters get it back and just play it over the blue line. Long lead pass intercepted. And here come the Hoses back over the offensive blue. Wrist shot off the shaft of the goaltender, and it bounds down into the corner. Centered, broken up by the Guns, fed up the near wing. And it just does eke out through center. Back over the blue come the Hoses. Wrist shot, and a nice pad save by Johnson. The Hoses go to work on the forecheck. At the point, D to D it comes. Controlling there is Terrell. Fanned on it, so he'll just dump it down into the corner. Trying to center was Johnsma, but he fanned on it. Came back to the point, wrist shot off a leg, and it's collected by Clifford. He'll race up the wing, has a teammate into the slot. Tried to split a pair, and it's just taken away. He just tried to do his best Connor McDavid impression. Here's a chance for the Hoses. And just as he got to the front of the net, it was Benny Schwenk tripped up, and I think we are going to have a call. And the Firefighters will be on the power play. Well, they let or maybe they just blew it dead for the net coming off.
Yeah, I think they just blew it down. It's going to be hard to get a penalty in this game, I think. But Todd, this has been we talked about the surprise earlier, but the surprise really comes from literally hundreds and hundreds of people. And talk about the fundraiser that would just happen last week.
So last weekend, the guys at Foothills, Mark, donated about 6 hours of ice time for a drop-in for the police, fire guys, and anybody else. And they raised some money for us. Had a nice barbecue, good open skate, good weather. And it's just, like I said, it's just been overwhelming, the amount of support. Whether it's coming from, my military buddies, or Dawg Nation, or the police fire drop-in guys, or
your team
hockey
over here.
Yeah, my Blade Runners.
Yeah.
The hockey community, everybody's been just huge. It really is overwhelming.
Yeah, it's an amazing community. All three of those different communities that are sort of overlapping in your personal Venn diagram. Firefighters control behind the net. Mario, I have an assignment for you. You got to figure out who number 29 is. Not on our roster.
On the Firefighter team, huh?
Yeah.
I think that's Nathan McKinnon.
Good call. That's what we'll go with. Cutting over the blue is Deschanel, but it's just kicked free. And here come the police. They'll chip it down behind Abada. Just about 5 minutes left in this opening frame.
Yeah,
Fire leads
Duesenberg.
police 2-0. Puck is centered out front.
Oh, wow.
And the police are on the board. Cashing in
Yeah, that
is
was
Brandon
Duesenberg.
Grulich. What a pass by, what you said the pass was set up by Duesenberg?
Looks like, yeah, Duesenberg set that up.
And hammering it home was Grulich.
They've kind of turned the tide a little bit after the rough start.
Yeah. That was a nice
Just
nice
needed
assist.
Todd up in the booth here to turn the tide for him.
There you go.
They may need more than that.
Firefighters trying to respond. They have a chance up front. Backhand bid and just slotting it home was Aaron Riccio. So that didn't take long. About 30 seconds later, now it's the police's turn to see if they can respond. That was just a unintended punt, a jailbreak coming out through center that ended up in the 2-on-0. The police have had more chances off the rush this afternoon. That's really the first one that the Hoses have had. And here we go, the second of the game
right off
for Grulich.
I think that's 3 straight shots have found the
you're
back
right.
of the net.
So there's the response. Maybe 20 seconds later, Grulich with a pair. That's what we like to see. We want to see high scoring in these games. Back on the attack on the Hoses. Between some legs, backhand chance, and that time Johnson made a great save, or it would have been 4 straight goals on 4 straight shots. Shot from the point, knocked down, never got to the net, and it rolls.
It's almost like we were in an NHL All-Star game there for a second.
That's right. Long drive, whistles wide, held in off the carom. But now taken away, 2-on-1 for the Guns. Lead pass, looking to drop it back off,
there
and
you
here's
go.
a chance. Wrist shot, glove save by Kenny
That
Abada.
was a really nice drop pass there, Todd.
Yeah.
So a little bit of patience. It was the right move, too, because he was going to get caught. And put it right in his wheelhouse. Got a nice shot off.
Saved by
Zach
Kenny.
Phillips had the bid. Face off one back to the right point, spun down the wall, slides behind the goal. Corralled there by Galui. Chipped back behind the cage. Off the ref, live puck. Outlet pass intercepted. Another chance for police. Wrist shot, good save by Abada, and then he'll bat it out of midair. Back to the blue line. Right wing corner. It's Tony Froland. He played a key part in that last goal by the police force. And now Fire will break it out. Up the left wing, the police back over the blue. Froling can't quite work around a man. And the Hoses will break it out. Up the right wing, it's Thompson. Through the circle, bottled up. He'll peel back toward the blue. Has a man in the slot. Chip just wide. Fired back out through center. Abada will let it go, and we have an icing call.
We do have a 2-half format, just like we've been doing all weekend. Brian, if you want to chime in on how that's set up.
Yeah, 22 minutes running time. These games move quickly, so you can't wait around.
Yeah.
What's been interesting for me, having played in it and then observing a little bit, is during that second period, if it's a tight hockey game, thinking about pulling the goalie, you've got the long changes. There's a chance, and a rebound is put in, and Fire has extended their lead to 4-2. Benny Schwenk with his second of the day.
It's a nice first save, but he does give up a pretty juicy rebound there, and Schwenk was able to just put that kind of into the open cage there.
40 seconds left in this first period. Then the running time also is a big factor. Is you just, especially if you're behind, you feel this sense of urgency throughout the second period to just get it going. I never had a lead during my tournament play this weekend to waste time.
Oh, here we go.
Here's a 2-on-1 with Fire. Here's Clifford again. Shot blocked. Kick to the corner. I feel like he's going to cash in the second. Period's not over, though. Behind the net, 10 seconds left. Wraparound try, pad save, rebounds there. Backhand bid is blocked, fed back out front. Puck is loose, and it kicks free to the corner. The police finish the period strong, but are unable to pull back within one. And after 22 minutes, it's 4-2 in favor of the Hoses.
Well, I'm going to let you guys take this. I'm going to go down. I got to chat with my top dogs. They're up next, so I'll be back in a little bit, and you guys just keep this thing rolling.
Sounds good, and that's Marty alluded to it, but another big attraction this afternoon is that Platinum Championship game between the Top Dogs and Denver Concrete. Have you been able to watch any of those games?
I watched a little bit on the stream last night, the late game.
It's kind of amazing. We're here in Littleton, Colorado, a little neighborhood rink, and you got Sam Girard playing, you got Mikey Asimont playing, you got all these junior and college guys. It's unreal.
Looked packed last night.
Yeah, it's really high quality hockey, and it's amazing that those guys will volunteer and play with scrubs like us. So I'm curious, do the competitive juices get going for you guys when you play, not at maybe events like this, but just your league games and whatnot? Because I think a lot of both departments, a lot of ex-athletes, competitive people, and there's not a lot of outlets.
No, it gets competitive between the cops and the firefighters. Even if
tale as old as time, right?
Yeah. Well, I think there was a big breakout fight in New York a couple months ago.
Yeah, bench clear during the Guns and Hoses at NYC. That was maybe some years of pent-up frustration, but
I imagine that made the next workday awkward.
I'm sure. 4-2, the lead for the Hoses, although the Guns had plenty of opportunities as well. We'll see how they respond in this second and final 22-minute period. Carried over the blue line by Grulich. He has one of the goals today for the police. And Fire just does break it out. Puck is through center ice, just poked away. Good defensive play. And it bounced around in the slot. Fed back out front, all the way through, held in at the right point by Donner. He'll slide into the corner, finds a teammate. Looking to center. Cross ice, it's back to Donner. Will he pull the trigger? He does, just fired it high. Held in left point though. Down the wall, intercepted by Grulich, and he'll break it out. Carries over the blue line. Long wrister. Oh, and it just eked through Abada, and it rolled past the post. Right through the 7 hole.
I missed that one, yeah. So that'd be Jeff Hodgson.
No, they took the shot?
They took the shot, yeah.
I mean, you don't expect a wrister from that far out, but it definitely handcuffed him. It was right there between the blocker and his side. Face off to the right of Abada. Controlled by the Guns. Left point. Wrist shot, almost deflected toward the net. Getting a piece of it was a police forward, but just went wide. Cleared down to the left of William Johnson. Fed up the wall, bounces out through center, and the Hoses will regroup there. Two minutes gone in this second period. Hoses 4, Guns 2. Puck is dumped down into the police zone. Picked up there by Dernan. Chips it up the far wing, and it'll slide out through center. Long lead pass, out of reach for everybody, but they'll wave off the ice. Firefighters working on the forecheck. Lets it slide to the left point, blocked, foot race for the puck. Good one-on-one battle, a diving effort by LaForgia, but coming free is Ian Scott. And LaForgia got there. He had a man all alone out front, but a good job getting back on D. Puck is center, backdoor, backhand chance. Good save by Johnson to keep this a 2-goal hockey game. That was Riccio with the opportunity. He has a goal today. What youth association did Ian play at? Did he play here at the Edge, or?
So he was with Arvada Hockey.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I think you had said that. That's right.
Yeah, he started there. He did some junior police skates at age 4 and finally got hooked.
Yeah. Well, it's easy to do.
Yeah.
Unable to come to center ice is Grulich, and it's taken away by the Hoses. Over the line, it's Johnsma. He'll feed it out front. Nicely knocked down, and the Guns will start back right to left. Pass is broken up at the line, and back the other way come the Firefighters. Turned over and now fed deep into the offensive zone. Scooped up by David Fancher. He had a big part in organizing today's events. Marty mentioned it earlier, designed the jerseys and the coins. He's also battled some issues that this weekend represents. Was in an accident several years ago, and the community chipped in to help him out. So it's a story that everybody's helping everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, Dave's a great guy.
Did you know him before this weekend?
I've skated with him at the police fire drop-ins before he was injured, yeah.
I had the pleasure of meeting him this weekend. He played on my tournament team,
Nice.
the Sky Dogs. 0-3. What?
I know the feeling.
Draw to the right of Johnson. How did you guys do? Or how did your team? I know you didn't play, but did they do okay? Did they play this weekend?
No,
Your team?
so this is the first game they've played for this exhibition game.
Gotcha. I didn't know if.
Yeah, they didn't put a team together.
Have you played in the Dog Bowl before?
I have not.
Over the blue line come the Guns. Pass was just behind Grulich. He's been, along with Ian Clifford, the two most noticeable players today for the Police. Here's a breakaway and a shot. Great save by Johnson. He'll hang on. Denying Schwenk his hat-trick bid. Schwenk has a pair, but not on that occasion.
Yeah, not today. Not yet.
Johnson keeping his team within 2. Draw to his right. Left point. Wrist shot sails wide. Held at the right point. Center just tipped free. Good defensive play there in the slot by Galuli. But the Hoses still controlling the offensive zone. It's Terrell. Centers loose. Shot blocked by some skates. And the Police will now look to clear, and they do. For Clifford. Just rolled away from him. Tough puck to settle. And the Firefighters go D to D. Nice little breakout. A little trip there. And our first penalty of the game. Well, third time's the charm. I think they.
Yeah, I think that was a good one.
We'll see the penalty kill on display now as the Hoses will look to add to their 4-2 lead. And the face-off will be in the offensive zone. I like it, Ian, on the penalty kill. I just noticed his Ralston Valley hockey pants.
Yeah, he's got the breezers.
Yeah. And he wins the draw to himself. Nice win. Then he was tripped, but no call that time. Right circle pass just behind as Schwenk was all by himself, could have shot, but was unselfish on that occasion. And good clear by the Police defenseman. Clifford on the forecheck by himself. Beat one man, not a second. And back the other way come the Hoses on the power play. They have a 3-on-2. Down the left wing, it's Schwenk. Fan on the centering pass, but taking over to help mount his Gagnon. Back to the point. Teeing it up. Rifle just wide. Rebounds there. Save. Still loose.
Jeez,
and the
there it
rebound
goes.
bounces in. It's Gagnon making it a 5-2 game. Just too many chances. They couldn't clear. Our score was 4-2 after the first, and now the Hoses have the first tally of the second to make it a 5-2 contest. 14 minutes remaining in this final period. Go ahead, you want to go jump in that photo? Go for it. Police into the offensive zone. Wrist shot guided wide by Carroll. Held it at the point as Grulich spun it wide. Deflected down toward Abada, but it went wide. Behind the net, sails into the corner. The Police working on the forecheck, but the Hoses will play it up the side and try to get it out. They can't. Held in nicely at the blue line by Schug. But now Fire does clear. Stishina, he'll skate it over the line himself. Drop pass nearly picked off, but the Hoses continue into the slot. Top of the right circle, slap shot was blocked. And it's fed free through center. Fire into the offensive zone, nicely broken up by the Guns defenseman. And here come the Police, 3-on-2. Good defensive play there by that Firefighter defenseman. That was Ian Scott, but turned back over. Here's
Nice.
a chance and a pretty play.
Like Tyler Carroll.
Tyler Carroll lights the lamp. It's a 5-3 hockey game.
Nice goal.
It was Grulich to Carroll, and really no chance for Abada. He had a wide open net. Still time for the Guns to fight their way back into this thing. He made no mistake.
Wow.
He just rifled that top shelf.
It's pretty.
Can the Guns keep after it? The Firefighters have controlled the majority of the play in this second period, but the Police get one back. Through center come the Hoses. Over the line. Fed in front,
Oh.
deflection went wide.
Thought he had that.
Makrantz, another chance. He led off the scoring this afternoon. Nice little breakout play, and here come the Guns just off the stick of Carroll. He just brought his team back within 2. Carroll gathers it back in. Flips it over a man. Glove down by Fancher, though.
He kept in.
Kept it at the line. Fancher will work it to his partner. And here come the Hoses through center. Over the blue. Knifing toward the front.
Oh, wow.
Pretty finish by Colin Johnson.
What a pretty goal.
Shoveled it up under the bar. First to take it hard to the net like that, and then the finish. Backhand,
Wow.
forehand, and then upstairs, short side. Pretty play.
Yeah.
So the Firefighters get back out to their 3-goal lead. We're midway through the second period. Grulich has it, spins it toward the net. It went behind the cage. Held in left point. Fancher will knock it down, and he'll start it out through center ice for Metzler. Drop pass, intended or not, it was effective, but then it was taken away from Johnsma. Back right to left comes Grulich. He'll shoot, and he scores!
Oh, wow.
Fancher was hustling back, but Grulich, again, 7-hole past Abada, and it's a 6-4 game, 10 minutes remaining. I think that's the hat trick for Grulich. That's his third of the day.
That tricky.
Still time. Fire 6, Police 4. The Guns win the faceoff. Into the offensive end they come. Pass picked off though, and here come the Hoses. They'll give it away, and over the blue come the Police.
Oh, nice
Center
pass.
for Grulich. He shoots
Wow.
and scores!
What a beautiful goal.
Brandon Grulich, his 4th of the afternoon, and we've got a 1-goal game.
There we go.
That was a great pass, and then Grulich made no mistake. All right, we need Ian to get one.
Pulling for him.
Nine minutes left The largest lead the Firefighters have had has been 3 on a couple of different occasions. 2 straight though by the Guns, and they're back within 1. They'll hammer it down toward Abada. Bounces around, and the police will work on the forecheck. Broken out though by the hoses.
Here we go.
Turned right back over. Fed back in. Stick saved by Abada. A little trickery there. He was looking to the corner and instead fired on net. Held it at the right point. Fed toward the net. Stick to side again by Abada. Here's Clifford. Has a man. Pretty pass shot. Went well wide. Didn't get all of it. And the rebound is cleared. Racing through center ice with the hoses. Cross ice off the skate. Bounces down on Johnson. Free in the slot. Off a leg. Look out. And it does stay inside the rink. I thought that was almost going to get to us.
Oh, no ice.
Clifford. Backhand pass off the pads. He had a man there. And the hose is clear. There's one up and over into the rafters, and we have a whistle. 8 minutes to go in the second. The Hoses lead the Guns 6-5 in our first annual Guns versus Hoses matchup at the 14th annual Dawg Bowl. Face-off will be right at center ice. Controlled by the police. Over the blue line. Fanning on a wrist shot as a man. He'll gather it back in, and then he slots it left wing corner for Grulich. He has 4 today. Looking for more. Centers. Clifford. Backhand chance. Trying to get it back. Couldn't find the handle. Grulich maintains possession. Little give and go. Broken up by the Hoses, and they'll break it out. I like this pairing of Ian along with Grulich. It's got him going.
I think we got a goal coming our way here.
Here's Grulich again. Ahead for Clifford, but it bounces over his stick and we'll have an ice.
So we got the Platinum game following this.
That's right. Denver Concrete looking for their 7th straight championship. I think last night, actually, Top Dogs knocked them off.
Yeah.
Was that the game you were
watching?
watching?
Yeah, that was the game.
Okay. And then I guess the game-winning goal came late, didn't it?
I didn't see the game winner. I was just watching some of it, yeah.
Definitely the 2 most talented teams of the 4 that have been here this weekend. New center ice and over the line come the police. Drop pass, shot, save.
Nice.
That was Carroll bidding for his 2nd of the day, but right into the breadbasket of Kenny Abada. Police trying to pour it on. They got down 2-0 3 or 4 minutes into the contest, but they've kept fighting. Grulich wins it back to Carroll. Poke free from him, but held in at the blue, only momentarily, and the Hoses are able to get it out. Little shake and bake to start the breakout. And the police will free the zone. 3-on-1. Here they come over the blue line. It's LaForgia, slap shot off the stick and bounds down into the corner. Behind the net, looking to center. Comes back to the point, one-timer, partially fanned on. Here's Grulich though. Shoots from a poor angle, save, rebound, pass, save, it's in! We've got a tie hockey game. 6 apiece with 5:20 to go. Let's see who ended up getting it.
Is it Duesenberg?
It was a scramble in front. And I think it might have been Carroll again. Play was made by Grulich originally. It's tough to pick up the number. You can see it just ekes over the line, and that is Carroll. So the police were down 6-3 and have scored 3 unanswered to square this hockey game. For Carroll, that is his 2nd of the day. 4.5 to go, nothing decided. Police win the draw. Chip down into the offensive end. It's Fancher. He'll just send it back out of trouble. Here's Galuli over the blue, but it slides to Fancher instead, and he'll wind it up himself. Good forecheck by Carroll, bottling up the Hoses. This time the firefighters will try the far wing, and they do escape.
Ooh.
Fancher just does get it out. He had a man closing on him. The police go D to D. Fancher jumping up from his defensive position, forces the turnover. Big blast goes wide, and the rebound wraps through the neutral zone. Back over the blue comes Deschanel. Lower circle, wrist shot, and he scores. Goes
Wow.
5-hole. Johnson got his stick on it, but it just eked in. And the Firefighters are back in front by one, 7-6, 3:20 to play.
Time to get to business for the cops.
That's right. They responded earlier this second period, down by 3, down by a single tally with 3 minutes to go. Shot from a poor angle goes wide. And coming up the near wing, out through center ice, are the Guns. That's Froling. Back to the point, wrist shot, guided aside by Abada. Grulich will center into a bunch of sticks of the Firefighters, held in on the blue though. Shot toward the net, into some skates. Grulich again, right wing corner. He's got Phillips who shoots, and that went high and wide. Good pressure here by the police, looking for the equalizer. Left point shot, blocked, and here come the Firefighters, 2-on-1. It's Johnsma. He'll keep it himself, and he put it over the bar. Held in by the Hoses. Backhand chance, sticked away by Johnson and fed up the near wing. Puck is out through center ice and dumped in by the Firefighters. They've got a tag up to get onside, and that should give the police a bit of a free pass. Pass is intercepted through center though. 2-on-2, wrist shot goes wide. Ian Scott leading the rush. A minute and a half to go. The police down by a single tally, looking to get out of their own end, and they'll think about pulling the goalie, which again is a little harder here when it's just the second period. Puck held in by the Hoses. Slap shot up high in the mask. Looked like it stung him. He shakes it off. The ref asked if he was okay. He said yes. Play continues. Wow, that was a big blast.
That was.
Bouncing puck finally comes free. Good job, though, by Johnson to hold his team within one. And now Clifford will wind it up into our final minute. The police looking to tie into the offensive zone. The Hoses, though, break it out and will play it down behind the police net. Outlet pass goes off the skate. And Durnan will have to start it again. He's being harassed by Gagnon. Gagnon, a one-man wrecking crew right now. And finally, the Guns break it out for Grulich. Looking for Clifford. Didn't get to him, but Grulich gets it back. 20 seconds to play. Fire leads 7-6. Puck is loose behind the net. Fancher just trying to kill the clock. And now the Hoses will break it out, and that'll about do it in the waning moments. And at the buzzer, a great glove save by Johnson to keep it a one-goal hockey game, and there's the horn. Terrific match between the Firefighters and the police. We were tied at 6 with about 5 minutes left, and then the Hoses pick up the game winner to take it home 7-6. Todd, it's been a real pleasure. Best of luck with everything. Everybody's rooting for you, thinking about you and your family, and it's been a great afternoon.
Yeah, thanks for letting me sit down and do this with you.
Anytime.
It's fun. Take care.
Take care, everybody. Stay tuned for the Platinum Final just after this.
Thank you for joining us for Dog Bowl 14. We hope you enjoyed the game.
And always remember to play hard, play fair, and give back.
Thanks again, and we'll see you at the next puck drop.